Hey, I'm Lauren Arrow, and today we are at the IECSC and IBS show in Las Vegas. So I'm going to do a few interviews and just show you what's new in the industry. Come on in. Hey guys, Lauren Arrow here with Veronica from Dermaquest.
Hi.
We are at the IECSC show in Las Vegas today, and Veronica's going to walk us through what Dermaquest is.
So Dermaquest, we've been in business since 1999. We are a very clinical, results-oriented line that uses a lot of plant stem cells, plant botanicals, natural-based product ingredients infused into our skincare regimen for those effective skincare results that we're all looking for in our skin.
Very cool. So you are sold to consumers, but you also sell to spas, estheticians,
Doctors, medi-spas, nurses, and a sole proprietor esthetician as well.
Okay, perfect. So we have a few of their kits here, and I love a kit because it just makes it super simple. So if you're new to skincare, or even if you're not, it just walks you right through. And I'm noticing that your sunscreen has 18.6% zinc, which I love.
Very high.
Which kit is the men's kit?
It's a men's kit, and it's new. So this is new that we're launching today at the Vegas trade show.
Oh,
It's brand new.
very cool. Okay. So I guess just tell me a little bit more about your thought process behind your ingredients, like why you choose them.
So I'm the esthetician that's really super ingredient savvy. Not savvy, not like that, but I love ingredients. I love chemistry, the science behind lines. So for me, understanding the anatomy of the skin and how the ingredients actually work. There are a lot of people that talk about kind of these marketing ploys and things that people are just saying as a trend. But what I find is that there's an actual method behind the madness, and that's what I love. So, for example, with our peptide vitality kit, this is a collection that is comprised of peptides, and so it's for anti-aging. It helps to build density within the skin. You know, as we age, our skin gets thinner, and this helps to thicken the skin back up, and it's through the use of peptides, helping to diminish lines and wrinkles, helping to smooth the skin and become much more on the thicker side, more pliable and younger and youthful.
Okay.
So that's the age defense kit. We also have our introductory kit to Dermaquest, which is really nice because a lot of times we're breaking down our skin and we don't even know it. So we have compromised barriers, that's redness, irritation, our skin's itchy and we just don't know how to repair it. Well, that's how this kit is how you repair your skin. So it gives you an incredible amount of hydration from the inside out and protection with really, like you said, the 18.6% micronized zinc.
So they all have the 18.6%?
Our physical sunblocks, yes.
Love that.
Yeah,
I
so
love zinc as an ingredient for acne, especially.
Yeah.
I used to have really bad acne, so that's why I got so into ingredients, because there's certain ingredients that just work better for certain skin types. And so I love that you break it down in the kit, just because like the vitamin C, I'm guessing, is for brightening and dark spots. Yeah, very
exactly.
cool.
So we just try to make it a very simplified process. When you learn more about our line, we have an incredible amount of retail options and professional. So to have everything segmented in a simple 4-step process it kind of goes against what we've always been known for, just to have so many options. And now you have, that's why it's a starter kit. You can start here and then move out, branch out as you see fit, as you become more comfortable.
That's perfect. Okay, so you have your kits, but then you also have you can buy ingredients just alone, like a standalone ingredient.
Yes,
okay.
we have a number of standalone products. Like all of these products that are in the kit are full size.
Okay.
So we have a lot of different options that coincide with vitamin C or coincide with peptides. We have a full plant stem cell range that is inclusive of 7 different products. Yeah, so we have, I want to say in total, we have about 63 different retail products.
Okay.
Yeah. Which can be overwhelming, but at the same time, this is is why we have kits. So
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is more for like the spa side. Okay, so these can't be purchased by consumers.
actually, 2 of the 3 components of the 3-layer facial are retail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we absolutely can do this. This is a 3-layer facial. It kind of has a couple of different names. So while in Vegas, we're kind of hanging out at night, right? You're parched during the day, our skin is looking like that. We maybe club at night, maybe have a couple of drinks. So in the morning, you need something that picks you up, that really helps to plump up your skin, hydrate it, and make it look like you weren't doing all that partying the night before.
Right.
So this is a 3-layer facial. It kind of also coincides with the 10 years younger facial, so you'll be surprised at how much more youthful the skin looks with having a scrub and 2 masks applied, one on top of the other, and worked into the skin. So that's what we're getting ready to see right now.
Okay, oh,
Okay.
excited. Sounds great.
So we did their cleanses already. We've got all makeup off of our skin. We used an oil cleanser and then a brightening cleanser for Victoria. And then we're gonna go into our 3-layer facial. We're gonna start out with
The stem cell 3D.
and then can you
Yeah. So our stem cell 3D mask is our luxury mask. Oh yes. So it's our luxury mask, and it is super rich, super hydrating. It has, of course, our plant stem cells in there, so it helps to repair the skin, help that repair process start. It helps to fortify the skin, strengthen the skin, kind of nourishes the skin and gives it everything it needs to be, kind of put its best face forward. And then we use liquid algae, and that we call our microalgae, sorry, and then we call that liquid ice. And the reason is that it actually helps to, don't you say it kind of freezes wrinkles? Is that how you describe it?
freezes away?
Yeah. So it helps to also relax the muscles of the face. So when you're using it after a treatment, it cools that skin down. It's got a really nice like peppermint feeling, and then it cools that skin down while it's fortifying it, hydrating it, doing, making the magic happen. So this one we use usually like as an upgrade because it is so nice and so beautiful, but it is one of my absolute favorites. That minty feeling is really nice. And like I said, it does help to I feel like it helps bring down redness in the skin post-treatment. So it is a favorite. I wouldn't sleep in this one though, because unless you like to rub peppermint patties in your eyes when you're sleeping, it's probably not going to be the one you want. But on the rest of your face is beautiful. So.
It's like cooling, soothing. Are you feeling all of that? It's a scent. It's
Are you experiencing everything?
It feels so.
That's awesome. But you can see already like the brightness, like that's, honestly, I'm gonna go back to the cleansing oil, that you do one cleanse with that cleansing oil and it just, your face is glowing.
Yeah.
It's always my favorite, because I'm like, just look at your face now, I'm already winning.
And then layer 2.
Then layer 2 is our algae polishing scrub, so very, very like light kind of liquid base, good for all skin types except maybe like your extreme sensitive person. But you see, they've got the little like microbeads, but they're not plastic microbeads. They're actually jojoba esters. So we won't find them in our fish later. And they eventually melt and break down. And they're a little less aggressive, but still super effective in exfoliating the skin. It's got some aloe, it's got rosemary, it's got cucumber. It has a really nice fresh scent. Even though in the cosmeceutical world we don't really care about scent, but we know that the client does. So we have a little in there just to make it, happy, make it kind of cool. It's an experience.
And the majority of our scents are plant extracts. So we use a lot of lavender, lemon, kiwi, vanilla.
Yeah, lavender is the biggest one, I feel like. We use that one quite a bit. So you just massage it right in there. Helps to take off that top dead layer. Bring that bright, fresh skin to the surface.
And then remove. We did the stem cell 3D mask first. and then we put the scrub right on top. And after that is going to be the third layer with the infusion treatment mask. So this is a very, what do you call it? Like velvety, beautiful, hydrating mask that does also use hyaluronic acid microspheres. So it helps to fill, plump, address dehydration, especially in an environment like this.
But that vitamin C, we use something called BBOSC, which is an oil-soluble C. Oil-soluble C takes a little bit longer to work in the skin, but you do get longer, more effective, better results from it. We also pair it with a really nice delivery system that punches it deep down into the skin and allows it to get where it needs to go in order to create the most change in the skin and to see, that we always say that vitamin C is lightens, brightens, and tightens. It's the BLT of skincare.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's what it does. It just helps to brighten up that skin. That's when I was saying I sleep in, because it does give me a little bit of glow, and that dehydration is just knocked out. So, but those microspheres help that plumping too. Like, who doesn't want to be like, oh, this is a place where I'd like to be plump, right here. So, but the brightening is really the best. That's really where it's at.
I love the BLT.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Victoria.
Good. I feel so good.
So like already look at like the way her skin looks. There's already a glow, like it just glow on top of glow. That's kind of our thing though. We may have like a mask that's meant for dehydrated skin, but what else is it going to do? There's always these multiple layers of where are we going to take the skincare? It's hydration, it's brightness, we have peptides, we have plant stem cells, everything kind of working together.
And that's pretty much the 3-layer facial, and then we go through an eye cream, moisturizing products, or serums, moisturizer, and some SPF.
Very cool.
Yeah.